Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are ranking a whole lot of Roblox robots, but I am doing it in a distinct way. I'm going on the wiki and I'm just going to find a random robot. I don't know who it's going to be, and I'm going to find him on the tier list. So that's the Atoll bit in the Robot Wars game. So nope. Disruptor. Alright, so I've got to find Disruptor here. This might be a bit difficult. There it is. Look at that, pretty quick. So here we have Disruptor. Now, I don't really know much about this robot. So for now, let's chucking in C, and look what he did. So, let's go to, what should we do? Robot history maybe? Maybe not. I think robot history is not what we're looking for. I think it might be down to here. No, I don't think that is what we're looking to. I think it's more winners losses, right? Yeah, right. So the first was it did not enter. The second was, which was the only season entered, it got to a heat final. And then Disrupt the results. Heat F Gauntlet qualified. Heat F Trial Sumo survived and got third. Qualified. Heat F semi-final won. Wait, what? It won a semi-final. Heat F final. So it won the Heat F semi-final, but it only lost to Panic Attack. That's pretty good. 1 win, 1 loss. That's not bad, to be honest. That's really not bad, and it won a fight. Since it actually did something. That's like a B tier. I don't really, it seemed like it was relatively alright. I think we should change these tiers around. I think we need to go to the best. And wait, there's this. Let's just do that then. And let's go. What should we call it? The worst. I don't know, let's just go simple. And then B tier, A tier can be, I don't know. Craig loves it. I don't know, just Craig loves it. And then B can be the middle range. And C can be the like 1. That's also 1 fight. And that's basically that, and then D can be just about did something. And then we can have DB just got did nothing. Just call it like did nothing. So Destructor is in the middle range. It seemed like it wasn't too bad, so it can go in the middle range, which means that we're back on to just scrolling through here. I think we go next page. We go down here. Fuzzy Yum Yum. A favorite robot. Nope, we'd not look at it because that won't be in here. Gauntlet. No, that won't do anything. Gigantu. US Robot Wars, that's not gonna be in there. Yeah, no image is not gonna do not gonna do much. Let's go down, let's go to Siege. RJ88. That's someone who I know. Who I actually saw. I've watched an episode of this guy. I'm just that good. So let's try and find... Wait, is it going in order? It's going in order. Oh, it's going in... Because, like, that's 1, 1, 3. Yeah, it's going in... Oh, so useful. So that... IG88. Hello. Now, from what I saw... If I believe it's, like, in Craig loves it too. Because what I remember is that... It did well. It made it to a heat final and then lost to Downhill Kia. That's what I remember. Heat C round 1 versus Scorpion, the Stag, and Tomahawk. And I think, yeah, it beat the Stag and Tomahawk, and then it went through Scorpion. And then it beat King Powerworks, and then it lost to Downhill Kia, which was seed number 5, and it did pretty well. Oh, apparently the team also entered Vader. So it's on 2 wins, 1 loss. And to be honest, it seemed like a very strong spinner. But I think it's not in the middle range, because it made a heat final in Series 7, which was not easy to do. So I think it goes to there, in my opinion. It did well. It only lost to Downhill Kia, who, you know, it is good. Downhill Kia is good. Hey, look who's here. But I think we treat ourselves to a pretty decent robot here. Lightning! Hello. So it entered in Extreme 2 in Series 7, but first let's find him on here, and I give my base opinion of Lightning. I know it's up somewhere. Where are you, Lightning? You even here. So C. Let's try and find someone I know. D. T. Wait, what? E. Why tornado there? F. Go down a bit more. The struggle. The absolute struggle of trying to find. That's AB. There he is. Lightning. Hello, how are you, buddy? You are... Craig loves it, and you're better than IG88 in my opinion. I remember you got to Heat Final 2-7. I don't know... Let's go to Extreme 2. Where Lightning's first appearance was in Tag Team Terror, part of the previous Tag Team Terror Steel Avenger. First round was battle against Nasty Humphrey, and so we're going to find a Stinger. Lightning went out first against Nasty Humphrey. Doing significant damage. Despite piercing the armor, Lightning pushed Hasty Humphrey against and managed to get to further underneath, pushing Nasty Humphrey into Mr. Psycho's CPZ. Psycho's hammer came down, and although the hammer missed, Mr. Psycho's wrist still crashed down onto Nasty Humphrey. And then we have, it wasn't the forward attack, it was straight out there, and it wasn't the bolt of blue, you could see it coming, Lightning's attack. Lightning drove away, allowing Nasty Humphrey to escape Mr. Psycho as well. Nasty Humphrey activated the Disc of Doom. There's Nasty Humphrey and Disc of Doom. Beneath Nasty Humphrey, when driving over the disc, it skidded in reverse, freezing Nasty Humphrey and allowing it to attack Lightning. Nasty Humphrey missed with its axe, and Lightning got under again and pushed it. The two robots clashed on the Disc of Doom, and once again Lightning was thrown away, whereas the heavier Nasty Humphrey drove over it, and more dodging. Where was I? So you pretty much get it, like, it could have beat Like, it beat them, I think, though, because in the second round, Lightning Silver Benjamins, Bulldog Breed, Rebel Chicken. Lightning went out first against Bulldog Breed. And then Series 7, that's what I'm trying. Right, let's scroll down. There we go, that's what we're looking for. So, round 1 versus Nancy, Humphrey and Stinger, 1. Then Bulldog Breed and Rebel Chicken. They just destroyed it. And that's what I did in the Extreme Series 2. In the 7th Wars, it came against 13 Black, who was 7th seed, Herbinator and the Alien, and then 13 Black, and Lightning went through, because it won that. Then it went against 4, and obviously it won that. Then the Heat Final went against Gravity, and lost. And there's a picture of just Gravity catapulting Lightning. So Gravity threw across the arena twice more before it was counted out by the ref bot. So it just got mobilized by a bunch of flips. So there you go. That's what it was up to. Into a heat final. So as I predicted, it's like a Craig Gloves. Let's look at its overall record of 3 wins, 2 losses, which is definitely better, and I feel like it deserves to be not on the best, but there. That's pretty good though. So we've had 2 good robots. We haven't really had any bad robots yet. Will that change? Will that change? Hello, RJ88. Let's go down to here. Crabbot. Oh goodness. Crustacean. You have a few different appearances, don't you? That's the only reason I said oh goodness, because this robot is everywhere. But there's only one on the tier list. Yes. And to be honest, it's in the middle range, but it's like right at the top, because it just entered so much. It was in like everything. Let's go down to its win record, because it was in so much. Like, it's Series 6, Series 7, Extremes. Oh, wait, no, it's going up. It's going up to edge, remember something. It's going there. It's a 2-time Annihilator champion. And then it also enters Series 9. Look at this, look at this. This is its fight schedule. That's insane. Great machine right here. So in the 5th ward, Heat H Eliminator versus Robo Chicken, and it won it. Heat H semi-final versus it beat Behemoth. What? It beat Behemoth and only lost against Really Big Cheese in a Heat final. Amazing. Down to here, Dr. Fist, Mr. Nasty. Yeah, that's not really that bad. And it qualified for that, and then it lost to KS2. That's not bad. Cerberus, Panic Attack, Terror Turtle, and then it qualified that. It won. It made it to another Heat final and only lost. This robot is good. You can't. I feel like I might need to add another tier in, because like this is like I need to add a row above, because it's just so good. We get pink. I don't know why. Oh wait, no, that made that tier pink. It doesn't really matter though. Just needed to do a bit more, or just needed to do a bit more. Like it. I didn't realize how good this thing was. It beat Behemoth. Ah, Series 7, it won against Behemoth, Tartus and UFO, and it lost to. Yeah, it won against Behemoth again and it lost. But still, it beat it once, so it doesn't really matter. World Championship representing South Africa, and it got a semi-finalist. Look at that. Quarter. That's really good, and it only lost 2 for over, which did really well. Top Bot, Island, 1, Pulverizer, Snake Fight, So that's in the qualifier. It won the qualifier, which is good, round 1. So that's the semi-final of the Heat, but that's still good. So it made it semi-final of the Heat, and it lost against Supernova. It beat Pulverized and Snakebite. Yeah, Series 9 is a bit of a cheat. I just saw what's below, and we'll just ignore that for a second. This thing may need to go up to the, this thing's bottom of the best. I'll tell you why in a second, but first, Series 9, it did not do well. It went against Apex, Ironside 3, and Pulsar. That may be the hardest battle ever. 3 of the probably deadliest spinners in that series, except like Carbide. It just went against them. So obviously it didn't win that. That doesn't really matter, just ignore that one, because like, nothing was winning that. Some seeds have got like, chuck most robots in there, and it's not getting through that, except like, Carbide, Eruption, Apollo, and I guess Eyesight 3 and Pulsar, because they got through it. But this is what I was looking at. Dutch series. Entered as Crabot, right? And then Heat C round 1, Angel Tractor 2, 1. Heat C round 2, Hammerhead 2, 1. Heat C final, Twisted Metal Evo, 1. Grand final, round 1, it's Philippa 2 and it lost. It made this thing has won 2 Annihilators, which I don't know where they are. Of Carnage running up. And I went and wrote was live, amazing. But I'm trying to find where, because it won 2 Annihilators. No, that was Can Opener. I'm mixing up the wrong robot. But still, just like from this alone, it's saying that it's in the best. Well done, Crustacean. Great robot and deserves to be there. But we've had too many good robots. Where's the bad robots? Let's go down a bit. Lightning's good. Then here you go over. Who's Jarbot? Are you gonna even be there? Are you even gonna be there? So I don't think you're gonna be in here, to be honest. I reckon that you're not gonna be in there. So let's not do Jarbot, but you would be going pretty low. Joker, but you aren't you? Yeah, that won't do. That's a loner bot. Go to next phase, go down. Oh, it's gonna be on Nickelodeon. Let's go over here then. Go down a bit. Mini. That's such like a major one who just went by. Down. Oh, down, down, down. Next page. Down, down, down. Right here. Nope. Run down, down. No, that's all. Oh no, this is the Robot Wars page. You gotta get off this one. Oh, he's still on. Oh goodness. You gotta get to the next page. Yeah, here we go. Down and down and down. Boom. Of course we get so killed a lot. The Bash. UK Series 10 World Series. Other names. Bash. Wait. Yeah, it entered in Series 10. That's a Series 10 robot. Just why is Behemoth down here? Where's Tom? Nothing makes sense, but that's alright. I don't think the Bash is gonna be on here. There's not a lot of modern robots on here. And I didn't even know that thing existed, so it probably won't. The Executioner, I saw you. So Series 7, Series 5, and Extreme. I reckon it might have the Executioner. Milliamberg. The Executioner is possible to have because it competed in 3 series and it wasn't too bad. Razor. Does T come before or after? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Yeah, so T is after. Roadblock. Rusty Terror. Okay, so it was here. It could be here, it could be in the east, which is a bit annoying. But it would be around here. The Executioner. Yeah, what on S is now. So it might be an E as Executioner. Why is Rusty here? Oh, I know who went up in that. Yeah, iron ore. Is there any E's? Nothing to do with the D. These are E's, and that's G. Eruption. Okay, so it'd be around here somewhere. Is that Executioner? I think that's Executioner, isn't it? Can I like have a look at that image, please? Oh no, I thought that opened out there. I thought that would do something else. Where did you go? Down there. No, I can't think of it. But I think that's the Executioner. Oh goodness, I just lost him because of the dumb mouse. You were in this column, there you are. Let's go up a bit. And I think you're just like in the middle. Actually no, I think you already down there to be honest. So results. This is what I mean. It didn't win a fight. So Extreme Series 1, it went Wildcard Warriors versus Dominator 2. Oh, it had an extremely hard... It had an extremely hard thing. Like, Pussycat was seed number 2. Obviously lost. Dominator 2, which was really good. Obviously lost. And then 7th was Yuka Championship, where it was going against Raging Nightmare, who got to a grand finalist. But still... It's probably... it didn't do nothing because it entered so much, and it had a really hard record, so I reckon it can go just about did something. I reckon it's safe there, but it is so far the worst robot. But I think I have time for one more. Who is it going to be? Down, up, 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 left. Oh yes, going because like this is all the teams. So Team Juggerbot. Robots. Oh, this is the team that made all these. Yeah, I don't think, because that's all American robots, so I don't think that'll do it. Let's get off this team page and all the T's. Here. Tyrannobot. Yeah, that won't work. That's another American bot. We're getting all the American robots. What about over here? Tiberius 3. Ooh. Let's go down to the T's. This guy should be here. Let's see where the bottom is. Just like, that's Chaos. Why are these two here? This doesn't make much sense. T. There he is. Straight up, and he made a heat final, didn't he? Heat final basically goes in this tier. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait, I didn't realise that he entered so much. 4. So he qualified versus Evil Weevil. So Heat K Eliminator versus. That was not a good fight, was it? That was not an easy fight to win. But I saw that one earlier. Evil Weevil went out on that one, and Mousetrap went through, and then it lost to Little Fly. That's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. But it beat Evil Weevil, who's drop seed, and it survived Mousetrap, which is not bad. And it says 5. Monad, I don't know who you are, 1, but then it only lost to Panic Attack, so not bad. 6. It got eliminated first round. Well, it was against Spawn again, actually Spawn again isn't working. So like that, yeah, that wasn't actually too good. Extreme University, it got to the final University when it lost to Infinity. Infinity Fluffy went out, that's sad. CV won. Wait. It won the University Challenge. Well done. It is a holder then. That's pretty good. 7 wins, 4 losses, that's pretty good. Heat A, round 1, Shell Shock Vader. It qualified. Heat A, round 2, Rhubarb. It beat Rhubarb, that's pretty good. And then Heat A final versus M2, it lost. But M2 wasn't too bad for Rhubarb. Wait, it beat Vader. Which means that Vader and IGA are basically the same thing, except IGA is a bit worse. So that clearly means that has to go there, right? Because like he beat basically the same robots. Yeah, that's how it's gonna go. So this is the first fit. This is how it's looking now. Very, very good. Very, very nice. We got some good robots. We already have a robot in the best. You are probably the most boring robot, and the executioner is so far the worst. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.